All right, so we're doing some brakes and we're braking within the turn. Doing the brakes for the turn. So you come through here, start going through the turn, you turn, and then you straighten up and brake. And now I go to this side and do the left side. That's it. Now this is really good. Now I'm not going to tell you how to do it. That's what the course is all about. But what's really good about this and why you need to practice this is an emergency brake in a turn. So if you're going up through the canyons, like he was saying, Steve from Ride Arizona MTC, what he was saying is that if I'm on Mount Lemon and I'm doing like a turn and all of a sudden there's like a big obstacle in the way that I have to brake, and I can't swerve out of the way, this is how to do it. So basically, during the turn, you have to square up. You can't slam the brakes while mid-turn with the bars tilted and you're still counter steering and all that fancy stuff. So you have to square up and then brake. So this is the part one. Part two involves me stopping before I come out of the turn, out of the 90-degree part. Then I turn within this yellow. Sorry, I got like a burp. Within the yellow right here. But the thing is, when I'm turning, I have to straighten myself up and then stop. So that's why this is important. This is why you need to do it. And I'll be doing a parking lot practice of this also. But if you want to have certified instruction, please come down to Ride Arizona MTC. Because Trina and Steve do an amazing job. They're a lot of fun. And that's the thing, is if you're not having fun during a class, you're not going to do that well. I mean, you might get good instruction. You might have a good instructor that gives good instruction, but is not having fun with you. That could be a problem because you're not relaxed. And that's something I talk about in some of my videos. You need to be relaxed. Concentration, fear, right attitude when you do this stuff. Ah! I know. And this is one of my favorite exercises because you get to actually do a lot of cool, fun turns. The head checks are fine. And doing the lane turn signal stuff is kind of fun. But this right here really kind of shows you like how to do a 90-degree turn, get some speed. And I'm practicing my head tilt, turn, chin lift, everything. And then it's pretty fun. It's pretty good. So we're gonna go ahead and do one more on video, and then the rest I'm gonna focus on. I'm not gonna talk, actually. I'll just do it. Maybe I'll think out loud to let you know what I'm doing. All right, so here I'm gonna actually practice some total control stuff. So I'm gonna get into riding position, lean down. There you go. Now we're gonna do a little zigzag. So this is nice and easy. It's almost like body counter steering. Do a little body position. There you go. Nice little practice. Go through these little cones right here, come out through the other side. So right here, it's left turn signal. I'm gonna do a head check. It's basically switching lanes. Right turn signal, head check, switching lanes. It's always good to do head checks. Head checks are very important. So left turn signal, head check, switching to here. Now I have to either stop or go, but there's plenty of room. So I'm gonna go ahead and go. And that's it. So now I'm just gonna kind of vomit out loud again. So get in position. There we go. So the goal is not to go fast or anything like that. The goal is not to go nuts or crazy. The goal is to practice my position. The goal is to practice my positioning and how quick I can get to it. So left head check, right head check, left head check. Now this is about merging traffic. We got no traffic coming, so it's gonna be nice and easy. So I'd either stop or go. Now, go ahead and practice. You don't have to go fast to make these kind of turns. I scraped some pegs, so that means I was either going too fast or too slow or leaning too much. There we go. So it's just about practicing turns. Right now we're doing a little bit of left turns. So now I want to practice my right turns because that's where my exhaust is. All right, now let's just have some fun. Practice my body position. Practicing body position. Feels good. I don't feel as good as I was in the total control class, and that means I have not been practicing enough during the week. So I need to practice more during the week, not just during classes like this. All right, so he's actually talking to them about what we're doing. We're gonna be doing slow speed U-turns and S-curves and a bunch of other stuff. Start from stop to the turn. So this is where I'm gonna be practicing, where I do a lot of parking lot stuff. Moto Jitsu, he does the white belt, blue belt, and all that stuff. And this is where it really comes into play for this first portion. Same thing for the S-curve and the start and stop. So these are all really good things to practice in a parking lot. You're going to need to do this. When are you going to need to do this? Well, you're going to need to do a lot of this stuff in a parking lot. You're going to need to do this with traffic. Doing S-turns, you're going to have to do to avoid obstacles. You're going to need to do the U-turns and figure eight. Figure eight is to show that you could do both sides. So it's really the U-turn that's important. So knowing how to do a U-turn within a certain space is very important. Especially if you can't put your feet down. So they're just asking questions. So I gotta stop here. And then that's it. And then more. So now I'm gonna do the shorter one. That was it! Yay! All right. So this is the last exercise of the day. Today is going by quick. It's only 11:45. We have 4 people, but we're all doing really well. So we're all moving through these quick, and we're spending even more time than we normally would. Because I remember in the BRC1, we spent some time, but I was only able to do like 2 or 3 turns because there's like 8 people. Here there's only 4, and we're doing like a lot of the same stuff, if a little bit more. Like right here, this is a little bit different, and I'm able to do like 6 or 7. So I mean, I'm getting a lot more practice in a short amount of time. So that's really nice. So that's one of the good things about having such a low student to teacher ratio. So he's gonna give me a left or right, and I'm gonna swerve out of his way. So right here, we're gonna stop, and then we're gonna do a quick tight turn. Okay. Ah! And we're gonna do zigzags. There we go. So he was demonstrating we go left or right to swerve, or we stop. So when he put his both hands up, we stop. This reminds me of when I'm helping him out, putting the cones down. Reminds me when I was a kid and I helped out my dad when he was teaching tennis. And I'd pick up the tennis balls and I'd do all that stuff and help him out. So I really liked doing it. I was having a good time. I wouldn't mind coming out here and teaching a BRC 1 or 2 class. I think it'd be a lot of fun. Maybe get some DDFM crew to come out here.
Yeah, I forgot to tell you about part 2, didn't I?
Yeah, but I figured it out. I figured it out.
We used to do this in the basic too with the 2 parts.
Uh-huh.
They took that out.
Ah.
So go ahead now. So before you start them up, go ahead and get everything all straightened up. Keep your body centered and both hands up on the grip. Do that press left, press left. Body upright, press left, press left.
There we go. I'll see you guys soon.